Yusra, thank you for joining us this afternoon. We've been following what's been unfolding in Sudan over the last couple of days. Perhaps you can give us an update as to what's happening right now.
Sure. I mean, heavy gunfire and clashes continue between the army and the RSF, but we just got off the phone with the army chief and de facto head of state, Abdel Fattah Burhan. We asked him directly if he is willing to negotiate, if he's willing to go back to the negotiation table. He said yes, if it means the country will go back to a state of stability. He says every war ends at the negotiation table, even if the opponent is defeated, even if there is surrender. Of course, crisis talks have been ongoing over the last few days, and there's a delegation of East African presidents from South Sudan, from Djibouti, from Kenya, willing to go in and lead negotiations. I asked him if there would be room for them to come in and mediate, and he said that currently the climate doesn't allow for them to come in, that clashes are ongoing, and that the airport is currently under threat. Now, he's maintained that the army has control of all RSF bases across the 18 states. There are a lot of contradictory reports coming out. This is a war that is also a misinformation war, one that's online. The RSF are constantly putting out videos claiming different territory, different airports. But also their chief, Hemeti, tweeted today in English, calling on the international community to come together to rid the country of Islamist dictator al-Burhan. He hasn't really shown, Hemeti hasn't shown a willingness to negotiate. On the first day, he said he would take Burhan like a dog. So right now, there's a lot of uncertainty as to whether they will meet and talk it out. People are still trapped in their homes. Students are trapped at university for the third day now. The UN proposed humanitarian safe passage didn't hold. There was gunfire on both sides. And also, it's important to note that this is a situation where both the army and the RSF have a history with violence against civilians. We spoke to a human rights monitor in West Darfur in Al Janani. He said he's been speaking to IDPs there who have suffered massively at the hands of the RSF, a tribal militia that's committed atrocities in Darfur since the early 2000s, and said that they are happy to see the RSF destroyed, but are uncertain what a history with the victorious army will look like.